Yes. Hi children. So we are learning fiber to fabric. Okay. So we have learnt different types of fibers. How we are getting from how we are getting wool from animals. What are called selective breeding, and in which places what type of animals hair is available, and how do we are getting fiber to wool, and there are so many steps of processing fibers into wool. Yes, shearing, scouring, shorting, drying, rolling, and the last one anthrax disease, if we already seen. Yes or no? Yes. So today I am going to teach you about silk. Okay, already we have learnt about the animal fibers. So in that woolen we have completely seen, and now today I am going to teach you about silk. Okay. Okay. How do you get silk, children? Yeah, silkworm. Very good. Silkworm spins the silk fibers. The rearing of silkworms for obtaining silk is called sericulture. Okay. For example, you can take a sheep or goat or hen. So these type of animals are rearing in farms. Okay, they have taken care for the meat and egg. For example, sheep are good for meat. Likewise, silkworms are also reared for obtaining silk. This process is called sericulture. Clear? I repeat, the rearing of silkworms for obtaining silk is called sericulture. Clear? Okay. Can you identify what is the first picture? Yeah, it is a sari, silk sari. Yes? Okay. See, we told that silk is obtained by silkworms. Yes? How? Let me tell you. The first of all, the female moth lays tiny eggs on the leaf. Okay? Which leaf? Yeah, mulberry leaves. Okay? And after that, the caterpillars feed on mulberry leaves for about 3 to 4 weeks. Each of them then spins a cocoon around it. Okay? Those eggs are developed, and the larva. Okay? The young one of caterpillar is called larva. The caterpillar starts to eat the leaves. Okay? Then again it will start to spin cocoon. Okay, around its body. Now see here, cocoon. The caterpillar changes into a pupa inside the cocoon. See, தன்னைத்தானே ஒரு வளையமாட்ட பின்னிக்கிட்டு உள்ளுக்குள்ளே வந்து என்ன வரும்? பியூப்பா வந்து ஃபார்ம். ஓகே, பியூப்பா. அண்ட் ஆஃப்டர் ஸ்வீட் அந்த தன்னை சுற்றி ஒரு ஸ்பின் பண்ணுச்சு இல்லையா, அந்த வலைக்கு மேலே கீழே மூமெண்ட் பண்ணிகிட்டே இருக்கும். ஓகே, தென் ஆஃப்டர் ரிலீஸிங் த த்ரெட், இந்த கக்கூனோட அந்த கவரிங்ஸை கீழே விட்டுட்டு then it will develop into a adult moth. Okay, so this is the life cycle of silkworms. The female silk moth lays eggs from which hatch larvae were called caterpillars. Okay, eggs alla catch agirda caterpillars. They grow in size, and when the caterpillar is ready to enter the next stage of its life history called pupa. Okay, the next stage of caterpillar is pupa. It first weaves a net to hold itself. தன்னைத்தானே safeguard பண்ணிக்கிறதுக்காக ஒரு நெட்டு மாதிரி தன்னை சுற்றி பின்னிக்கும். Then it swings its head from side to side in form of figure of 8. இப்போ 8 நம்பர் எப்படி இருக்கும் இல்லையா, மேலே கீழே நம்ம ரொட்டேட் பண்ணுவோம் இல்லையா. Likewise, it spins and it weaves a net, swings its head. அதோட தலை வந்து மேலே கீழே நல்லா மூமெண்ட் கொடுத்துட்டே இருக்கும். ஓகே, ஸோ during this movements of the head, the caterpillar secretes a fiber made of a protein which hardens on exposure to air and becomes silk fiber. So while moving up and down, it secretes some fiber. Okay, so it is like one of the protein, it is made up of protein, and if the air touches it, it becomes so hard, okay, and becomes a silk fiber. Soon the caterpillar completely covers itself by silk fibers and turns into pupa. See, listen carefully, children. The caterpillar, it starts to build its cocoon. Yeah, when the cocoon changes into silk, now it is ready for next stage, pupa. Clear? This covering is called cocoon. The further development of the pupa into moth continues inside the cocoon. Okay, so whatever the pupa is changing into moth, everything is happening inside the cocoon. Okay, so then after that, the silk fibers are used for weaving silk cloth. Can you imagine that soft silk yarn is as strong as comparable thread of steel? See, can you compare the strongness of steel and yarn? Silk yarn. See, silk yarn is so stronger than steel because it is a natural strongest fiber. Okay, silk is a natural strongest fiber. So can you understand how does silk moths are producing silk? Can you understand, children? Yes. So I'll repeat again. First one, the eggs are laid in the leaves of mulberry and the caterpillars develop. The caterpillar starts to spin its cocoon and it often moves. When the movement, it secretes on fiber made of protein. Okay, and if it hardens on exposure to air. Okay, and also the development of pupa to moth is everything is occurring in inside the cocoon itself. The outer covering is called cocoon. Inside the cocoon, the development of pupa into moth is occurring. Okay, and finally, after the silk moth, after the adult moth forms, silk fibers are used for weaving silk cloth. Okay, understand, children? Yes. So with this we will conclude this session. The remaining topics we will see later. Thank you.